Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Divinity Original Sin 2 Let's Play. Let's go ahead. I was gonna say, continue where we left off. Wait, is that her? We were gonna go kiss her. Is that not gonna be something we still do?
The seven protect me.
Her lips pout, but otherwise her face is steel.
I waited, yet you never appeared. I hope you have not changed your mind. I am most keen to satisfy you.
Can we try again?
As you wish. I will await you. Come alone.
Alright, Dorito, we're on our way. I want her. Let's have the group go here. I know where she's going. She's coming up here. The group's gonna go here. And then we'll pull Losa out of the group. But I want the group nearby, just in case something happens. Pull you out. Okay. Here we come, Dorito.
Your friends should leave. I prefer a more intimate arrangement.
Can I go over here?
Dorothea sees you and heaves a shuddering sigh. She bites into her lower lip with enough force that a drop of blood seeps out. Blood and something else. Something green.
Darling, I admit I wish we could share more carnal pleasures. Yet I think a kiss is the height of intimacy.
No, you got like poison on your
No.
lips or
You
something.
draw closer and close your eyes, eager to feel her lips on yours.
Are we about to get robbed again?
Yet her lips do not press against yours, and her hands do not caress your face. She is a woman no longer, but a were-spider.
A were-spider, huh? Suppress your fears and accept Dorito's kiss. Oh, kiss of the spider woman. We got an Achievo.
Her fang painlessly sinks into your neck. You still hear her words, though they sound muffled, as if filtered through a glass wall.
I can't give you endless life. Instead, take this phoenix idol. Keep it on you. Should you die, the idol will resurrect you. You can cheat death once this way. We part ways now. I'll remember this moment.
We're not gonna attack her. Did she just drink your blood? Tell her you don't appreciate her ruse. Muse that no one is ever as they seem.
My girl, I am exactly as I seem. You've seen my true self. There's nothing more to know.
She kisses her forefinger, then presses it against your forehead.
Now go.
A new talent, Spider's Kiss? What? Spider's Kiss. -2 to Constitution. Aw. Dang it. Well, that's alright. At least we got... What'd we get, even? Idol of Rebirth. Glowing Idol of Rebirth. Sculpted as a phoenix rising from the ashes, a bright glow emanates from the runes carved on this idol. Upon the base is etched, "Fear not death, while flames burn in my heart." Don't we have a recipe for that? We can make it if we have an Ashen Idol of Rebirth. I see. Alright, Losa. Let's get back with the group. There's a guy coming up here. Alright, cool. Well, we got that. And now we know. Let's go see who else we can talk to up here. We talked to Clarissa. We talked to the decadent one. Dorito. We talked to you. Clarissa. Dwarven patron is just completely passed out. Talk to you. Battlelore? Can we go talk to you?
What do you want? Boss is busy.
So you're here on business.
Good. Boss could use some good news. Listen up. Don't waste his time. These are explosive times. Be respectful.
Okay, so we can go in here now.
Marla's one of us.
Oh, Marla's getting killed?
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
Oh, he got stabbed.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anna? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
Bart, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
Uh-oh. What do we got here? Ifen and I almost shared a kiss in Effie's Emporium. I wonder if this could lead to anything. Oh. Red Prince met a lizard called Ganga. Yeah. Law and order. We have made contact with Lohar. We ought to keep an eye out for any information we have interest to the Magisters while not arousing Lohar's suspicion. Okay. Dorito revealed herself to be a were-spider. We have found a fighting arena beneath the Black Bull Tavern in Driftwood. Hi, can we talk?
Brave lass. Waltzing in here now.
Do you have anything to trade? Wow.
I almost feel bad for ya. Almost.
How much do you want for that? No, we don't even have enough money to buy that.
I hope for your sake you've got good news for me.
Gesture to the dwarf at the front of the room and ask what happened between them. Say you may, depending on what he's interested in, but there are things you want to know too. Ask what sort of news he's after. Tell him that sounds like a threat. Let's say that we may, depending on what he's interested in, but there are things you want to know too.
You came into my house, bub, not the other way around.
He winces loudly and holds a hand to the bandage on his side. The large red spot in its center has grown larger and wetter.
Let's offer to patch that up for him.
Leave a wound alone and it'll patch itself right up. Longer it takes, the less likely you'll let it happen again.
Say that's all well and good until you land yourself a wound that won't heal.
If it won't heal, then it's your time to go. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy?
Ask how he knows about that. You made it past plenty of Magisters undetected. Smile broadly and regale him with the tale. Eye him suspiciously. Why is he interested in anything like that? Let's regale him with the tale.
I've got to say I'm impressed. I love a good story. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. Meistr Siva's people. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all?
He doesn't sound convinced of their cause.
All just been telling us all kinds of this and that about Godwoken. Haven't seen any evidence of them myself. So no, I'm not convinced.
Say you can't blame him. For all the Order's bluster, things are only getting worse.
We're swirling the drain. If someone doesn't plug it, we'll slip down easy as you please. So, what do you want?
Ham sandwich would be great. Ask him if he knows why you're here.
Reckon I do. Knowing Siva, she sent you looking for sorcerers, I bet. I could help you. But last I heard, you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats. Now, why in the name of all the Earths would I help a worm like that?
Insist you've only done what you had to do to get by. Uh-oh.
What a load of shite. Siva's got an eye for talent, though.
Minus 20?
Maybe there's something to you. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
Tell him that unless he wants to... Oh, no. Say all you need is names. Those won't cost him anything.
Everything costs something round here. Only question is how much you're willing to pay.
You'll do whatever it takes.
Good. Listen up then.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy.
Ask where you should start.
Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now, though. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own.
Ask if there's anything else you should know.
Well, like I said, Mordus is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter of fact. Maybe even one of the ones Siva's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him.
Aha.
Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really. Good luck.
Okay, we got...
Rumour Mordus is working for the Order. What say you?
We learned a dwarven sorcerer named Mordus could help us to master our source powers. He was last seen around Driftwood and is thought to be connected with the dwarven malefactors who operate in the area. Lohar has asked us to search the abandoned house of Mordus located at the edge of Driftwood. Lohar's had been having difficulties with an associate of his called Mordus. Maybe we can exploit this somehow. Okay. We got the dagger. Is that the dagger we almost bought? It is. I'll send this to Sibyl. It doesn't matter which one we... I'm gonna replace this first one because I want to keep the life drain of this second one. Alright.
Come, sister. What did you think was gonna happen?
Who is this guy? Day addict.
She can holler all she likes.
Can we go out there or no? No, because
I almost feel bad
it'll
for ya.
upset him.
Almost. Leave me be, elf. This traitor needs my attention.
Okay. Alright, who else? I know that there were some people back here. Right, we saw some back here. You, Aaron the Raucous one. Or Conal the Boastful one. Let's talk to you first.
Down for a little scuffling and tussling. Let's see if you got some fight in ya.
Telling me you're the champion of the arena of Fort Joy and you plan to conquer this place too.
Well, that just may interest our current champion, Murga. She'll want to talk with you herself before she'll assent to any challenge. Watch your words, mind. She takes against you, there'll be no talking yourself into her good graces again.
Take you
On your way, then.
I'm not quite ready to do that yet, because I think that might be a little... Like, judging from how much health and stuff he has. Murga the shadowy one. Well, let's go. Let's at least talk to these people. Let's talk to
Did you
you.
know our arena champion's a bloody cheat, stranger? Murga tripped me and bit off my earlobe before the fight had even started.
Sucks to be you. Alright, let's talk to you.
Watch out for Murga, stranger. She's a formidable fighter, our dear arena champion. And not one to suffer fools lately.
How much do you have? He would be easy to fight. Murga the shadowy one. Yeah, look at how much she's got.
In the shadows, a dwarven woman spits obscenities down upon a caged void-woken. She exudes a powerful air of menace and an even more powerful odor of old sweat and dried blood. She spies you and glowers.
More fodder for the arena. Let Murga the champion test how good your reflexes are.
Curling her torn lip back over broken teeth, she grabs your hand and pulls you down to the ale-soaked table. Never losing eye contact, she begins arm wrestling you.
Brace yourself and give it everything you've got. You want to win, hold back and go easy. You don't want to hurt her. Hand to hand is for chumps. Smirk and draw your weapon with your free hand. Immediately flop limply upon the ground. I think we're going to do that.
She glimmers in and out of view, merging with the shadows. Crowing, she slams her hand down hard beside your face, hard enough to make you flinch.
Jokes won't pick you up from the arena floor, dear. I bested that void-woken below us, you know. Dragged that scaly lump down there with my own 2 hands. So, since you can't hope to beat me, what is it you want down here?
She's level 12. We're level 9. I'm not ready for this quite yet. We'll come back for the arena, for sure. Let's go do some of these other quests here. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Go here. Let's get back outside. Alright. I want to take your stuff, but I don't want to get arrested. Okay. Let's go. What else can we do over here? Have we been in here? What is this? A house? Mordus's house.
This must be the place Lohar mentioned. It looks unassuming enough.
Can we get in here? Lockpick? Is someone watching us do this? Thievery level too low. You. Lockpick? Okay. Is there another way in? Saving. Oh, the door's open. Okay. Glenna Graham, huh? Hi, how are you?
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids.
Look closer. Her stillness is not a calm one. She waits for someone, something.
She calmly opens her left eye, then her right.
What do you want?
Inform her of your visit with Lohar. You need to get through the hatch. Tell her this is an unusual spot to be napping. Tell you thought she was someone else. Let's do this first one.
The dwarf unfolds her arms and shoots to her feet.
All right, human. We're glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon.
Thank her for her information. You're heading down now.
Get to it then.
But tell the lunkheads that Glenna sent you before they bash your brains in.
What just happened? At the abandoned house in Driftwood, we found a disheveled dwarf blocking our passage to the cellars. After mentioning Lohar to her, she allowed us to descend. Okay. Everything would be stealing, so let's go.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Oh, you got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours.
About to fight
You'd
these.
have more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own.
How do we get over there?
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
Jelly room.
I've spotted something.
We'd have more luck asking
What?
Duna to open it
Oh,
for
right
us
here.
than for it to budge by our own hands.
There we go. The door's
Finally.
opening.
By Duna's dagger elf. You here to free us or kill us?
Why are we her? Finger your weapon and smirk. Now, what possible reason would you have to do them harm?
The male dwarf pauses, then gives a worried look to his companion. She shakes her head.
We're not looking to cause trouble. We're looking to end it. Did Morda send you?
For them here at Lohar's request.
The male dwarf expels 2 lungfuls of air and glances happily at his companion.
We've only been fretting here for a few hours, but it's felt like days. That snot-nosed priest's as slippery as a snake in an oil drum.
Ain't found nothing that lets on what Mordas is up to. Only thing we managed were to close that door and get us stuck. And if there's another door out there, never could find it.
Lohar ain't gonna be pleased.
This Mortis, what is he up to? Where has he gone?
Ain't no telling where that priest has gone to. Started acting all funny not so long ago, then flew the coop.
Acting funny? Ask what she means.
Well, at first, he was just buddying around with Lohar and the rest, you know. But then he'd start looking all sickly and run off for a day or two. Then some stranger tried taking old Lohar down, but got himself caught and tied up. Ain't no coincidence Mordas went hanging around then.
She taps a finger against her forehead.
A woman knows things. Nothing's getting past me.
Alright.
Best we head off then. We've got business to attend to.
Okay. Let's go loot the crap out of this place. No, I don't want beer barrel. Anything over here? Just jelly room.
I've spotted something.
What did you spot now? What did you spot? This?
A skull. It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre. A skull. It's missing an eye.
See.
As far as locks go, this one's...
So we gotta find an eye. Well, I'm gonna be taking all these paintings and stuff in here. just so everyone's aware of what my intention is. Take you. Can we come in here and do this? Grab this book. A chew toy. Jawless skull. What is this? Empty bottles. Okay. Oh, there's a chest down here. Oh god. What have we done? Something's happened. We got locked in. We're locked in here.
Careful. Well, this won't do. If I can get
The
stuck.
shrine depicts Duna, yet has clearly seen better days. Scratches and fissures deface its exterior, and its eyes have been gouged hollow.
Put your hand out and touch the shrine.
The stone is cold against your palm. If this figure once held power, it has since been depleted.
Kneel and
You
pray.
scrape your knee on the wooden floor.
Well, we're locked in. Healing potion and some gold. Leather scraps. Letter to Mortis. And a schematic. Mortis, you are a lucky man. Your failure to assassinate Lohar could have been ruinous. Yet our Lord proves his grace by not only sparing you, but granting you Mord Akim. The ritual requires an excessive release of source, but I'm sure you're anxious to prove your allegiance. Use it wisely. The orders remain the same. See that the weapons from that peacemaker reach Arks unharmed. I'll await their arrival. And do be careful. There are a number of Godwoken who have escaped from the fort. Should they pass your driftwood en route to their Meistr, be sure they pass no further.
Lohar will want to know of this.
Yeah, he will. Found an ornate skull embedded in the wall. It seems to be missing one of its yellow gemstone eyes. What's the schematic that we got? Draws upon the page is an elaborate schematic. Closely resembles the broken shrine to Duna in Mortis' quarters and depicts a mechanism operated by a button on the statue's back. Button on the back, huh?
You run your hands along the exterior until your fingers graze the button noted in the schematic.
Reach your hand out and touch the shrine. Oh, no. Press the button.
There's no mistaking the sound of stone chafing stone. The entrance to the chamber grinds open, filling your lungs with slightly less stale air.
Alright. Go grab whatever is over here. Don't set that off again. You guys drive me nuts.
This shrine to Duna,
Press
there's
the
no
button.
mistaking the...
Yep. Okay. So Lohar will want to know of Mortis's stuff. So let's go let him know. You okay over here? What's over here? Oh, this must be where the jail is. I'm not ready for that yet. I don't want to go. Like, if Ifen would have gotten arrested.
Take some sorcery in the face, nasty Dallas.
Take that, sorcerer. Dallas, get her.
You're dead, Alexander. Alexander, you're dead. You have to stay dead until we say you're not dead anymore.
Here, missus. Alexander doesn't have to stay dead, does he?
Tell Alexander you very much hope he stays dead. Tell the kids that rules are made to be broken. I hope he stays dead.
See? Told ya. But don't worry, I'll revenge your death. Take that, sorcerer. You won't put a source collar on me, Dallas. I'm a big bad evil sorcerer and I'll kill you dead.
I hate this game.
Oh, poor kid. He's gotta stay dead. Alright, we want to go back to Lohar and let him know what we found.
Is a maudlin thing. And then
Go here.
sky clear. I put down my beer. And she's
Rudy. Nova.
Let's go up here. Talk to Lohar.
You're making this much harder than it needs to be.
Portrait of Anhar. Hey, Lohar.
Better get out there before Mortis makes it all the way past Arks.
Rifle through your pack and offer Lohar the letter you found in Mortis's house.
I asked you for a man, not a note.
He takes the letter from your hands and reads it quickly, face hardening with anger as he reaches the end.
Bloody goddamn spit-sucking weasel! This is bad. Not just for me and mine. Not just for you and yours. This is bad. For everyone.
Ask him what the note means. What is Mord Akim?
Hell if I know, but it don't sound good. Seems as though Mortis wasn't mine after all. Trouble is, I don't know whose he is. Of course. That's why I haven't heard from the cave. Sabotage. Listen up, I need your help. We all do. Mordus has his hands on something dangerous. Something I was trying to protect us from. Not just my folks. The whole damn realm.
Tell me you're gonna need details. What kind of stuff does he mean?
Look, me and mine, we move classified cargo. Take it right off Magister ships and put it into the hands of those that will use it rightly. Trouble is, we came across something no one ought to have. Not the Magisters, not my folks, not the gods themselves. I ordered it to be destroyed. I guess Mordus, whoever he's working for, wants it for themselves. That can't happen.
Demand to know what kind of cargo he's talking about.
The less you know, the better. Trust me. Stop Mordus and I'll take care of the rest. My people had an operation up in the caves outside town. Good access to red ships and plenty of privacy too. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now. I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken in the hills, but now I think it's worse than I thought. I bet my lucky left foot Mordus is in the cave. You gotta get to him before he gets his hands on that cargo. Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late.
Tell him you'll do what you can.
Finally, someone with a little sense around here. Give me your map. I'll show you where we were operating, where I think Mordus will be. I don't want to know what'll happen if he gets what he's after.
Oh, are we froze? Oh, there we go.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Okay. The letter was enough to convince Lohar that Mordus is plotting against him. He has bid us to find and kill Mordus, told us where he believes Mordus must be hiding, some coastal caves outside of Driftwood, but the dwarves had been using as a base. He marked their location for us on our map.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Lohar mentioned that his associates had stolen some Magister cargo. This thought would be worth looking into. Okay. Alright, should we leave Driftwood now? Maybe. Back up here. Let's go upstairs. Here.
The mornings are darkest, and my crown tolls the tale.
Well now, how's my favorite Godwoken?
You've been meaning to bring up what happened between you and the Under Tavern.
Looking at him, you are struck by the ease with which he lives in his body. His long, lean frame is relaxed, but his hands fidget, dexterously twirling a coin between each finger. He hums gently to himself.
Move closer and touch his arm.
He turns to you in surprise. Seeing the look in your eyes, he freezes like a deer before carriage lanterns. A blush rises above the line of his sharp cheekbones.
I don't even know how to begin to say what I want to say to you. But, you bring quite some mess into my life.
Alright.
And I like it.
He grins, bashful, and turns back to studiously dancing the coin between his fingers.
That's it?
Well now, how's my favorite Godwoken?
Ifan claps you on the shoulder and...
Alright, so Ifan likes us a lot. Okay. Where should we go from here? We should talk to the town crier, maybe. We haven't talked to him yet.
How you holding up?
Latest news! Fresh from the War Owl! Hear all about it!
Ask him to tell you the latest.
Many a latest, my friend. The war, the bishop, the queen. What tickles your fancy? Seven savers. Stabbed in the back he was by them vile, low-born, treacherous seekers. Kill 'em all, I say. Do 'em like Magister Raymond did old Lady Siva. That'll teach them traitors. I mean, they doomed us all, didn't they? The son of the divine is dead. Gone. Who'll save us now?
Tell him you want to hear more about the Queen.
Johnny Justinia, Queen of the Dwarves. Ha! Scourge, more like. Here's 20 or so noble gentlemen. No one knows what they did wrong, if anything. and she has them stripped and whipped all the way to the execution grounds. Didn't even give them the dignity of a sword. No, ma'am. Had them all hung. Real slow like.
Dang.
You ask me, and I say she's mad as a mink with its tail on fire. Queen or no queen.
Ask him about the war he mentioned.
Ain't looking too good for them lizards. Word is, the Divine Order's gonna hit the ancient empire and hit it hard. You remember what happened to the elves, don't ya? Ain't no one left standing when you treat them to death fog.
What?
Well,
okay.
Steady. People still need potions. They'll be by soon enough.
Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, Magister leadership. No, we don't want to. I don't want to talk to him quite yet. Let's go out here. We'll save real quick.
Put, you'll be safe.
Stupid bug again.
Are you sure? Them sorcerers from the caravan?
Maybe not.
Oh, unidentified leggings?
There's no void woken. You find it so you don't go wandering.
Trousers thaumaturge. 42 magic. Wow. Yeah, let's put those on. Oh, we look sweet. And send this to Ifen. Send this to Ifen.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
Alright. Let's go on. These were the chickens, right? It's a little rat. Wait. Meistr Siva? You serious?
Come now. Is this really necessary?
We found Meistr Siva hanging from her wrist at a gallows outside of Driftwood. We need to free her. What in the world? What's going on here? Oh. Hey. Hi.
A Magister guard
Can I have
approaches.
this?
Behind her, on the gallows, 2 lizards. One in a Magister uniform hangs dead from her neck. The other hangs from her hands, still alive.
Step away from the prisoner!
Ask who the half-living prisoner is and why she's hanging by your hands.
She's hanging by her hands because the boss don't want her dead just yet. She's a tough one, Meistr Siva. She's a seeker, and she's a bloody traitor.
Ask what crime saw this Meistr brought so low or so high.
She was part of the Order. Knew Alexander personally. Alexander trusted her, at least as far as you can trust a lizard. To repay that trust, the Meistr gave Alexander up to his enemies. She wasn't there when Alexander fell, but White Magister Raymond uncovered the truth. She's as guilty as any of them, and I reckon she got off lightly. I'd have had her flayed alive with a salted bullwhip.
Tell her you're going to set the Meistr free. She'd be wise to stand aside.
You're going to... What, now?
Offer her the opportunity to set the Meistr free herself.
She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her.
I don't think we've got any enough for this. Tell her to be prudent. The Meistr is a powerful spirit. If she dies here, she may linger even in the afterlife. Dang it.
I have my orders.
Well,
Nothing to say here, folks.
hold up the writ Magister Raymond gave you. You've got permission to free her. Oh.
Never know what that guy wants next. Fine. Have fun.
Oh, okay.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or indeed you could stand there like a stage-struck peasant. If you're waiting for me to applaud and cry encore, you may be disappointed. I'm in no position to clap.
Whispered that Maladay said she could train you. Is that true?
The Meistr bares her teeth, stained a deep pink by her blood, and growls.
Melody is unfortunately mistaken. I cannot train you, but I can certainly help you on your path, as long as I am free of this rope.
Assure her she'll be freed, but you're curious how she knew you were God-woken.
The lizard grimaces, shifting awkwardly as she dangles.
I am in intense pain. You are either insufferably cruel or insufferably stupid.
Insist. How did she know?
Insufferably stupid. As if there was any doubt. Oof. It was obvious, God-woken. You are whippet thin, implying you've been a captive. Your wrists have seen the sun, but your neck has not, so you sported a collar, not shackles. Thus you escaped Fort Joy. After an escape, any sane creature would rest, but the bags under your eyes indicate you haven't. Why not? You must have been chased. Thus... thus you must have been important. No one important escapes a prison without help, and no one frees sorcerers bar the Seekers. They thought you were worth saving, and thus I surmise you are God-woken. Now, an important person does not come to Driftwood unless they seek someone even more important than themselves, so I further surmise you are here for me and will help me down. Now!
Ask how she could have seen all that. Her eyes were closed when you arrived.
A slow, pained grin spreads across the lizard's face. Her tongue flickers.
Not quite as stupid as I imagined. I am head of the Seekers, girl. I can taste your sauce. It wafts about you like honeysuckle on the breeze. Now, if you would be so kind, my bonds.
Before you let her down, ask if she can train you. Melody said she could.
The Meistr bares her teeth, stained...
Melody is unfortunately mistaken.
Okay.
Because along with torture and interrogation, the Magisters found space in their schedules to purge me, that's why. They spent quite some time at it, too. Apparently I was a rich vein to be mined. And now I hang powerless as any butchered carcass.
Purge, she seems quite chatty for a silent monk.
They stopped the process just as the last of my power drained away. Just enough to rob me of my strength, but not enough to leave me a hollow sack of flesh and scales. I had hoped they simply wished to preserve my charm and beauty, but no. It seemed Dallas had ordered that I be held until she could do the deed herself. To give it the personal touch, I imagine. Now that you have had that that delightful little nugget of gossip, perhaps you could do your damn job and let me loose?
All right.
Be quick about it. Who knows when that Magister might return?
Quickly slice through her restraints and help her down.
God's teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that Magister wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood, and we can see what you're made of.
You're at her home. Meistr Siva has been purged by the Magister. She will not be able to personally show me how to develop my source powers. We have rescued the Meistr Siva from captivity. Now we must accompany her to her house. Alright. Wait, what's this? Lost eggs. Let's go do that. Get the chicken eggs. And these shells. Oh, and this whisper wood. And this shell. Aw. Are those the eggs? They look not like chicken eggs. And that's source right in the middle,
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Let's go hit this thing. Let's do adrenaline. Hit it again. Okay, end the turn. You can come and hit this. Losa, if you could elemental totem here. And the incarnate. Can we not? Let's put it in the blood.
Glory is mine.
Okay, and incarnate. Go ahead and kill it. Look how huge it is. That's awesome. Alright. Yeah, shoot the eggs. Ivan, if you could come kill this egg. Okay. Ouch. Kill this egg. And then where's the little guy? Not enough AP. We'll taunt. Go. Kill this.
Greet the Reaper for me.
And end your turn. Oh, yep, another little one. Can we... Where is it? Where'd it go? I can't even see it. Here it is. Is there another one? In the turn. In the turn. In the turn. Okay, I killed it. Alright. Let's go ahead and loot this stuff then. Grab this. None of us need this source. Okay, and they said there was a chicken egg? Oh, Peeper. I'll rescue ya.
There you are,
He's
little egg.
chirping. Counting your chickens. One of the eggs seems to have been unaffected. We picked it up. Alright, let's go give that back to the big chicken. Look at this Incarnate following us around. Oh, bye Incarnate. It was fun. Alright, where's the chicken? Chicken's over here. Right? Yeah, right here. We got your chicken. Or we got your egg. Hand her the egg you found.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly. She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Yay! Okay, we got the egg back. Return the surviving egg to a brood of hens. Perhaps we can check on its condition later. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, we'll come back. Oh, here's a basket of, like, veggies. Nothing. Alright, let's go back in here and we'll find Siva. Siva's house in Driftwood.
Them sorcerers from the caravan.
They'd be daft to come back.
Where is Siva's house now?
You kidding?
Up here, maybe? Oh, Meister's house, right over there. Okay. We'll come over here. We should look through these bags that you have out front. Oh, that's why. Go get this. Can we identify this? Send it to Ivan. Ivan, is that better than what you have? It's not. Mine requires finesse. Nah, we don't want that. Okay. Elizabeth. Wait.
The Meister's back! The Meister's back! She doesn't feel like playing, but...
Oh. Alright. Hey, Meistr.
The Meistr sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
Ouch.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
That's exactly what it is that you need. Yeah.
In your case, more than I suspect, man, god or even reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on. It is not enough to be god-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meistr uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
Tell her you're not too keen on meeting that thing again. It never ends well.
Don't be such a defeatist. If you want to be great, you have to do just that.
Cautiously ask what happens next.
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
Origins of Lucian. Tales of the Seven God. T is for troll. Kindly remove that painting from the wall. Coddlefish? This one? Wait, what are we supposed to do? Ooh. Let's read that. Recipe? Yes. Cooking station. Do these give us anything if we read them? Not really. This painting? What painting do you want to...
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you.
What?
Push the button.
What button? Oh. Hold on, I gotta loot everything in your house first. I just need empty bottle, soap. Okay, push the button.
Wonder and pride.
What did
now,
it...
kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
What vault? What opened up for us? What happened? Oh, here.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Enter the safe combination as the Meistr calls it out.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, God-woken.
I mean, okay. Let me just check this first. Needed that frying pan. Get this. Powerful awakening. We've entered the cellar beneath Meistr Siva's house. Fishbone. Jelly room. I'm gonna loot everything. she's got a big source fountain over there. Look at all that. Oh, good, good, good. Okay.
Ancient runes, weird contraptions. This place is an arcanist's dream.
On Source Orbs, Part 3. Is that something that gives us something? Epidemic of Fire Scroll. Wow. I'm gonna take your painting. don't mind me. Alright, well, if we need source points, now we know where we can get this here. Let's get everything we can out of this. Look in this bookshelf. Medusa Head Skill Book. Polymorph 2. Awesome. Who was doing polymorph? I think Ifin was. Ifin, can you learn this? You can. Medusa Head. We'll have to try that one out because that sounds amazing. Alright, let's talk to her.
The Meistr is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
Tell her you know less about divinity than you do about sin.
Then it's time to smarten up. This responsibility isn't one of the meek, the selfish, or, in your case, the ignorant. No, becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use her power for anything else.
Nod, but you're already thinking about what you could do with such power. Nod, you understand.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meistr looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Observe that her cuts look pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meistr points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Say that you'll get started immediately.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Okay. I learned of a ritual that will reveal more about the path to divinity. I must gather the necessary ingredients and carry out the ritual as soon as possible. Place some blackroot in the ritual bowl, add some blood drawn from an obsidian lancet, then burn the mixture and inhale the smoke it creates. Ingredient cupboard.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Look for the materials you need to complete the ritual.
After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot, nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Okay. We have the ingredients, and now must carry out the ritual. We need to cut ourselves with the obsidian lancet, then mix the blood and the roots inside the bowl. Then we'll have to heat the mix to produce a smoke that we must inhale. There's an incinerator in the cellar that we can use to burn the mix. Alright, well, we are going to do that, but we're going to do that in the next episode because we are at the end of our time. So guys, thank you so much for all your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Divinity Original Sin 2 Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.